So let's now look on to our second topic of the week, and that's going to be E3. So E3 is taking place kind of like the second and third week of June.
I think the panels start next week, and E3 starts the week after.
Yeah, so far we do know that at E3, Square Enix, they have taken the old PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation slot, so they are going to be there, and they have already confirmed that they will be there for Avengers, the new Marvel Avengers game, which they have revealed. It will be taking place at Monday, June 10th at 6 p.m. during the Square Enix E3 2019 event, which will be coming from Los Angeles. They'll be showing off Marvel Avengers, which is being designed for gamers worldwide and will be packed with all the characters, environments, and iconic moments that were thrilled long-term fans of the franchise. Featuring a completely original story, it will introduce a universal gamers can play for years to come. I'm wondering if this is going to be a little bit of an live action or live service game, but they're saying for years to come. And there's been rumors and leaks and stuff about it being like a single-player, multiplayer game, similar to maybe Destiny, where you create your own hero. I don't know. It's sending off weird vibes of whether or not this is going to be a live service.
I was kind of hoping for an action RPG, kind of like Kingdom Hearts in a way.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. Whether or not you create your own character and then you go out into the big wide world, or if you can be a hero. Hopefully we will find out soon. This is definitely the big headline event for Square Enix. The fact that they're taking over the PlayStation slot means something big had to go in there. This was great. I'm glad that they've got it out there ahead of time, confirmed it, building up the hype. I'm really excited about this one. After the big hit of Spider-Man last year, a big game for Xbox and PlayStation 4 and maybe PC as well will be a good thing. Also confirmed, we also know that EA will be there. They'll be at their EA Play event, which is taking place on June the 8th. They're not going to be doing their press conference this year. They have abandoned that idea. And they're going to be doing a day-long event. So at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order will be shown off. And that will be presented by Greg Miller and Andrea Renee from the Kind of Funny Games and also What's Good Games. Let's be honest, I do listen to those podcasts every day. So it's great to see them kind of got a slot. I'm also loving the time slot. 9:30 in the morning, perfect for me in the UK because 8 hours time difference. That's the problem with the Avengers one because I think,
it's 9 p.m. EST.
Yeah, I mean, literally not. So for me, it's literally the middle of the night. So that one will be something I'll have to wait until I get up in the morning for. But
I'm probably going to cover it on Facebook or something.
And
in terms of EA,
there's
also the possibility of a Simpsons game.
Yes, that's right. Because the Simpsons.
There's a rumor.
Yeah, well, no, they've already put out a message saying that they're doing a panel at E3, which was sort of sent up a lot of flags. People talking, well, are they just going to be talking about hit and run, or is there a new Simpsons game?
Most likely, it's a new one that might combine both road rage and elements of hit and run to make one big game.
Yeah,
that's my prediction.
I think this is good. We haven't had a good Simpsons game for a long time. If you take Tapped Out, I mean that one's been rolling around on mobile for a while.
There hasn't been one for almost 12 years.
Yeah, I think PlayStation 2 Hit and Run was the...
No, it was Simpsons game from EA, the one that was made to promote the movie.
Oh, right. I don't even remember it. That's how... I mean, I remember playing the Simpsons game at the arcade when I was a kid and loved it, but that was a long time ago.
I just played it for the Xbox 360 and that's about it.
I think there's something there's you don't go to E3 to do a promotion of The Simpsons unless you've got
it just doesn't make sense. It has to be a game.
Yeah. So there are other presentations going on. We've got Xbox. I've got probably like about a 2-hour event. That's going to be the main big event. As I said, Sony aren't there. There's other ones
like unfortunate.
Yeah, and
It's probably
Bethesda.
going to be a state of play, and those are kind of disappointing, to be honest.
Well, I don't know. See, I'll be honest with State of Play. At the minute, they're 2 for 2 because we've had a Predator game and an Iron Man VR game. So at the minute, Disney have been doing very well for me for State of Play.
Yeah.
The fact that we saw the new trailer for the brand new, the game from I can't even think of what it was. The big one that's coming out, this Death Stranding. The fact that they've already got that trailer out, I wouldn't at all be surprised if we see a few things, but we're going to be having to wait to go on. Nintendo are going to be there. They were at the events. They've also got a Nintendo Direct.
We got 2 Disney games from them.
Yes,
we have Marvel Ultimate Alliance free, and we have Disney Tsum Tsum from Bandai Namco.
Yeah, so we know, I think we will see a lot more of those 2, especially Marvel. Both of those are out over the summer, so I expect we'll see a little bit more of that. I'll be honest, the Disney Tsum Tsum game is not a game I might pick it up, but
I would rather have a remake of those 3DS Magical World games because it's the same developer. Like, remake those for the Switch and you'll have a big seller.
My big thing with I think the problem with, like, for me is the Tsum Tsum one is it feels like it's like 2 to 3 years too late. It feels like the Tsum Tsum like hype train is
it's still big in Japan. I think that's probably what they had in mind. It was probably supposed to be a Japanese exclusive, but Disney probably forced them to do worldwide.
It makes sense, make these games worldwide. And I'll be honest, I would probably much rather pay £30 for a game and then just not have to worry about microtransactions. So I think it's going to be a big hit, as you said, especially in Japan, because the Switch has already outsold the PlayStation 4 out there. I'm really excited about Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3. I like the last 2. It will give me a reason to fire up my Switch. I've kind of been sat there for a few months. Nothing really been kind of grabbing my attention.
I'll make a prediction for the Nintendo Direct.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see another Disney game announced. It makes sense. Like, the Switch is the perfect console for kids, so
yeah,
it would make sense for Nintendo to have another Disney exclusive because we already have 2 of them.
Yeah, and recently it was also revealed that John Vanocchi, who was one of the head chiefs over at Disney Infinity, has joined Nintendo this week.
Yeah, he is at the moment the person talking to developers and publishers for Nintendo. So he has a pretty big job.
Yeah, so that's obviously going to be a good thing, I think, going forward for Disney, and because he's obviously going to have the connections to kind of line that up. But yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised. We need something from the Disney side of the video games.
Yeah, it's been dead for years aside from Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, we're probably going to get some DLC news from Square Enix.
Yes, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that'll be probably through that event. So there's actually quite a lot this year. It's probably the best year for games that I think we've had for a while. Last year obviously was about Spider-Man. The year before was about Battlefront 2. So we've had little bits and pieces, but I think this year is lining up quite nicely. With at least 5 games that we know about. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see something else, some backwards compatibility stuff for Xbox, just as general. But we need some Disney ones. There is also some rumors floating around that there might be a new Lego Star Wars game announced as well by TT Games.
Yeah, I think it was the voice of the droids, not like C-3PO, I mean like the droids, the bad ones from Clone Wars.
Yeah,
he kind of leaked that he did lines as General Grievous for a Lego game, so we are definitely seeing a Lego Star Wars game. If not a Lego Star Wars, I'm predicting a Lego Toy Story that covers all 4 films.
Yeah, I mean, I could see both at this point.
Because
the only issue I think with the Toy Story one is I think it'll be too late because it should have. If Toy Story being out in cinemas in June this month, it should have already been kind of.
Yeah, the only reason I say that was because the Pixar and Lego Twitter accounts have been using images of the Lego characters, like Toy Story characters as Lego characters for their promotions whenever a new trailer was out. So
yeah,
that's kind of why I assumed there would be a game, but yeah, it's probably too late.
Yeah, I'm betting on Star Wars because we haven't had one since Episode 7.
Force Awakens.
Yep, they skipped Last Jedi and they skipped Solo, so now they've kind of got a little bit more to go with. So
and they can always adapt more stuff from the Marvel comics. Like for Force Awakens for their C-3PO campaign is based off a Marvel miniseries.
So yeah, so there's that. So that quite easily could be a few bits and pieces. I'm kind of interested to see what happens at this E3. It's a bit of a strange one with Sony not being there, Nintendo doing whatever Nintendo does. As I'm been sliding more towards the Xbox side because of Game Pass. It's definitely an interesting one going forward, but obviously we'll have to know what you guys think at home. So make sure you comment below or get in touch with us on social media with what you're predicting for E3.